Okay, today we're looking at this poop here. It's the MX-4 thermal compound from Arctic. You literally only get this much. Okay, so it says 4 grams net weight. So you're not getting very much. It's supposed to have one of these little things here with it, but it had one in it and it had one taped to it. So you could look at it as a bonus of getting a second one for free. Now, I'm not complaining that the syringe is only half full. That is not the purpose of this video. I am wanting to show you, well, my table's getting all scratched up, ain't it? I am wanting to show you, though, about how much you get. These are 6mm airsoft BBs. I don't have any P's, oddly enough. This is a pinto bean. And this that ain't going to show up very well is long grain rice. Now, I don't use any of these methods to putting thermal paste on. I put what's required and spread it out with something. So I don't use the pea method or the rice method or any of that stuff anyway. I also bought some of the old standby Arctic Silver. Again, in a syringe. We'll review that in a little bit. But first, I don't want you to flip out when you get this and believe that the product has been shortchanged. Because nowhere do they advertise you get a full syringe. They advertise you get 4 grams. Probably enough to do at least 5, maybe as many as 10, depending on what kind of processors you're using. Probably not 10 Threadrippers, but you could probably do 5 to 10 normal size processors with it, I guess. So let's see if we got our full 4 grams. Do you want to? Is that what you want to do? Do you want to squirt this poop out and see if we got enough? I know you want to. I'm going to put it on here because technically I bought this because I wanted to try it on my next computer build, which technically will probably be a retro build. I haven't opened this yet. All I did was pull the paper back. So I'm just go ahead and put that back the way it is. Oh, they also have, you can also tell by the holes on here that you're not getting a full syringe anyway, because the holes only come up so far and the material is only about right in here somewhere. So you know, it gives you an idea of how much you got left. I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, so it appears to be open as far as nothing I have to punch through. Ooh, before I mess that up, let me make sure we're on here. And that we're in grams. Not that we can't change that later, but okay, so we're zeroed out. We've already been teared out because I had this on it when I turned it on. So let's see how much we get. Drum roll, please. Dun, 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 dun. Well, that wasn't very good drums. what's bad is I got to figure out how to get this back in the syringe because I got to use this poop for my next project. Uh-oh. Sadly enough, you don't really get the full 4 grams, or at least it won't come out of the tube. So you get about 3.7 grams. Oops. That's pretty bad. I should have left that off there already. Ah. Yep. So inside that little bit is probably the other. Will you quit turning off like that? It's probably the other part of it. And now I can't turn it back on because I don't have that spoon without anything on it. So 3.7 grams, probably enough to do, I would say at the very least, 5 processors. More than likely, almost 10. Then I'll figure out how to get this back in there later. How would you put that back in there? With your finger? Are you ooh, I got it on my finger too. Are you supposed to put your finger in it? I don't think so. So I'm going to say they shorted us a little bit on this one. But on the bright side, we got a second thing there. And there was some more still in it. So you might get the whole 4 grams. I don't know. That should have been 4 grams when you pushed it all the way as far as it would go. It should have went to 4 grams. Really. Now this is not any testament to how good or bad this product is. I don't even know how you would test that. Maybe we could take 2 computer builds that are exactly the same. Put this on one, the Arctic Silver on the other, or whatever brand you like on the other. Run the exact same stuff. And see if this one's cooler than the other one. Wow, that just will not sit still, will it? This was about $8, a little over $8. So relatively expensive for how little you get, but enough to do the average person's lifetime worth of processors. I think that's about all I can recover on that. So I wasted a little bit of it for you guys. But that's alright. That's okay. It probably got wasted anyway. Would it not? Let's put that back. And take it back to here, then put the cap back on. It's kind of a thick grayish poop there. Okay. So let's wipe this off because I want to reuse it next. So let me know what you think in the comments. A little wasteful though. And I can't wait to use it in a build. Look for that video soon. Okay, let's make sure the scale is accurate. So we got 10 grams. Looks good. $20 grams, okay. $500 grams. Okay, I would say that the scale is pretty accurate. So the quantities it measured out is probably the quantities you're actually getting. Oops. What was this, 100 grams? Okay, so I don't think there's an issue with the scale. Like and subscribe, leave me a comment, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.